And Loki's bow here, it's about dead anyway, or it's less than half, which means it's starting to lose some damage. So, Loki, guess what we think about your bow? Scrap. Haha. That's satisfying. Hey guys and gals, it's story time with Legend Eternal, and we're here playing modded 7 Days to Die using the Valmod Overhaul with the Compo Pack that adds different POIs for us. And we're here in day 8. We had the Horde night last night over here in the shark cage, and that went pretty well. I mean, we had a little excitement, but that all adds to the fun, right? So today, what we're going to do is have a little exploring, because I don't feel like sorting through all that loot today, and so we're going to do that probably off camera. But right now we're going to have a little fun, look at a couple of quests and go exploring. One thing I picked up, and I don't remember where I got it, but I got this quest, Animal Trapping. And what this wants me to do is do a series of quests. Hopefully it works out better than the Loki quest, because we all know all the kind of stuff that happened there and what useless stuff we got out of it. But anyway, what I've got most of the stuff for part 1. It does want me to craft some animal feed, so let's do that right now with these maple seeds. I think I can craft, oh, I do need 2 more. So apparently 3 maple seeds will give you 1 animal feed. So we're going to craft 2 of them to complete that quest. And boom. Part 1 is done. Let's see, the next part, it wants us to craft and place an animal snare. Okay, we can do that. Animal, wait, I can do it here. Recipes, animal snare. Craft. I'm assuming this needs to go outside, so let's go back outside and put this little puppy down. We'll put it right here beside the road. Now let's put it out in the middle where we can see it, because I'll forget where it is. This looks like a good spot. Animal snare. Oh wow, okay. Well, it doesn't look like the picture, but okay, there it is. Do I have to bait that? No. Craft 10 animal feed. I do not have enough seeds for that, so we'll work on that later. We'll come back and finish that in the next episode, or maybe here toward the end of this episode. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go after this airdrop right here and explore a little bit out this way, and probably come back and explore up toward this direction, or up this direction past our base, because we're going to drop off a little bit of loot by this excuse me, at our base. We're not going to start setting up yet, but I do want to at least get started moving stuff over. I'll do most of the moving off camera, because well, to be honest, that's going to be kind of boring, and you guys don't want to sit there and watch me run back and forth. I need a wrench. Got what I do. It's a crappy one, but I don't remember where I put my other one. And the animal feed can go back over here. Oh, okay, good. So we are ready to go. We'll jump on the bike and head west, young man. That way. All right. So yeah, here we are, guys, looking at the... Wait, am I going the right direction? I am not. Turn around. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease. Headed west. We're going to follow this road. We hadn't been down this direction yet. It looks like it heads toward... There was some water. If we run into a big lake or one of these big roads to go through the middle of the lake, we're probably just going to turn around. But like I said, I do want to explore east and then up north past our base. What are you? Oh, you're on fire. We'll let you be. I do want to check all the stumps I can, because we're looking for the survivor suitcases that we can open with the combinations we found. We found a few combinations, but we hadn't found any of those survivor cases yet. And those are supposed to have some pretty good stuff in them. Oh, what is that? Okay, that's that warehouse. We ran into one of those that we kind of looted back a few episodes ago. It was near the what you call it, water park. So we're not going to hit that one right now, but we might come back to it later because it did have some pretty decent, had a few boxes in there. So we're going to peel off here and go straight toward the X. See if we can find that loot crate. It's on the compass now. We're getting close. I don't see it yet. Come on, it's got to be close. Is that it? Yes, it is. Right by the pile of trash. Okay, dang, I should have looked for bears before I jumped off my bike. We got a deer there, but I'm not going to fool with him right now. Or will we? If we can one-shot him, we'll take the meat. And we did. Yay us. Let's run and get the meat. Lovely. Okie doke. Okay, back to the loot crate. I don't want to keep you guys in suspense any longer. Well, the engine's not bad. I mean, it's not a great one, but we can use it for making cement mixers, or maybe combining parts with our other engine to get it a little bit better. Some meat stew, some ammo. I always like first aid kits and antibiotics and paper, whatever. So we'll take all of that, and that's gone. Okay. We're gonna head back and grab some stuff from our 4-way stop base and head out to our future base. I'm ready to get that started setting up because I'm tired of living in the top of a diner, and I'm ready to get a proper base set up where we can start making the rest of the tables. Because right now we really only got the workbench set up, and you know, there are some other special tables in this mod that I'd really want to kind of test out, explore, see how they are, and get, you know, show you guys some more stuff. Show me some more stuff. I haven't seen a lot of the stuff. Yeah, while we're on the way, nah, we're not gonna fool with the seeds. I'll get seeds sometime during this episode, and we'll come back to those quests on the way back. Because I would like to finish that quest by the end of this episode. We've already got 2 parts of it done. Hopefully we can get the other 2 parts done before the end of the episode and clear that out, and hopefully that'll kind of be a lot more interesting than Loki's stuff. So let's get back on it right up next to the chest here. Okay, do I have a bunch of crap in here? I do. We'll take that, and forgot I found a nail gun. Sledgehammer, I like them, but we're gonna scrap you. We'll keep that. Take that. Take our chemistry station. Oh, that's nice. $5.99 full health. Oh, absolutely. Oh, there's my good wrench. Beaker. We'll take that pistol. And some ammo. Not much, but we'll take it. Okay, how much stuff have I got? Okay, good. I'm about empty on the bike, so I can go ahead and swap out these shopping baskets. And Get it going. Do not let me forget and try to swap those out. End up shift clicking because I will dump everything in there on the ground, and nobody wants that to happen. We'll read that. We'll read the other one we found. And back to the mini bike. Go ahead and fill her up with gas. And we'll dump a bunch of this stuff in there. Oop, I keep switching out these batteries accidentally. Drag and click, don't shift click. And Loki's bow here, it's about dead anyway, or it's less than half, which means it's starting to lose some damage. So, Loki, guess what we think about your bow? Scrap. Aha. That's satisfying. And we'll drop the gas in here. The wrench I want to keep. A pistol. Did I throw that pistol in there? No, it's right here. Okay. We'll swap that out right there. So we'll have a pistol on our hotbar. Okay, now we're going to head this way. Head down the road. We're going to head up this little side road. We're going to stop at our base, and then we're going to explore up north and see what we run into. Because this ran into water, and I really don't want to run through a big lake that probably goes nowhere. So I need to go ahead and take this airdrop off, or I'll forget I've already gotten it and go back and try to get it. So we will do that. And go explore it. Wait, one. Crap. Oh, you know what I did? I swapped those stupid engines out accidentally. And it dropped all the gas out of it. I bet you guys saw that and were just screaming. And I'd just been talking about not wanting to do that with the daggum shopping basket, and I did it with the engine. And we're off. We're headed down the road here looking for that little side road that's going to take us up to our base. I believe it's right past the lake. And we're going to drop this stuff off we got in our bike and go exploring. We'll be heading up through the snow area, which will be nice for for finding some of those stumps. I'm still hoping we'll run into one of those stumps that has a survivor suitcase and be able to try out that combination and see what kind of good stuff is in there. Because, like I said, it's been said that that's some really good loot. I mean, even better than airdrop quality, so I hear. But I don't know yet because I haven't been able to find one. Let's see, we got to be getting close to that side road now. Hard to see the road in amongst the plains. That's definitely not it. That kind of looks road-ish. Let's stop and see. Oh, it's coming up. I believe it should be about right here. Yeah, that's it. It goes up that crazy hill, so we're gonna have to go up this hill and come back to it. And there's our base rendering in right there. Oh, it's so majestic. I cannot wait to get it set up and be living there. And I need to find out, because I think I'm going to make my garden on the roof. But the issue is that half of this building is in the snow biome. You guys tell me if you know. Because I've never lived in the snow biome. Do crops grow normally in the snow biome, or they grow slower? Am I going to have an issue trying to have a farm there? Because if that's the case, then I might need to rethink how I'm planning to set this up and make my garden over there in the plains. So comment below if you know the answer to that question, because I'd really like to know and not have to find it out by trial and error. You know, guys, these trees, I love them. They add to the ambiance. They're cool looking. But dadgum, they're in the way. I may have to chop those down. Let's drop this stuff in the chest here. Go, 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 go. There we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a couple of these antibiotics, keep them on my bike, because I am forever getting infected. So we'll just have those just in case. There we go. Alright, let's see where we are on the map. We're going to strike back to this road, and we're going to head north, follow the road north until it ends or we find something else. We'll angle this way and see if we can catch it. Dude, there's a car. Nothing. Big O nothing. And why don't I have my wrench in my hotbar? I need that. Fire axe, not bad. Come on, gasoline. Another thing we need to run into before too long is a desert biome, because we're about to get into concrete, hopefully, and we need a lot of sand, which means we need a desert. And also, now that we got our mini bike kicking, we're going to need a lot more gasoline than I've got, and the place to get that is going to be our oil shale. So for those two reasons, at some point in time, nothing special. At some point in time, we need to have a desert mine. And to have a desert mine, it's really hard to have those without a desert. So I'm hoping we find one soon. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes. Because if not, we're just going to have to start making just mad runs across the map looking for it. Because it's good to live relatively close. I mean, you don't want to live in a desert. But I always try to make my base, you know, at least within a reasonable mini bike distance, you know, a couple of minutes or so. And you know, right now I don't think that's the case with my base. There's a neat little POI. I think that's a vanilla one. It's close to our base. We'll have to come check it out sometime. Did I miss a stump? I sure did. Some shells, that's good. Hey, Mr. Lumberjack. Bye, Mr. Lumberjack. Okay, the road kind of veered off to the west, so we're just going to strike off cross country here. See what we can find. Because I'm thinking there's got to be a main road cutting east and west that goes toward the hub city. What was that? Oh, my imagination. The hub city is about here. This is about 0, so I'm thinking the hub city is in this area, which means there's usually roads coming from the corners and sides, so there's got to be a main road cutting east-west or ish somewhere in this area. So I'm hoping if we just cut straight north, we'll find one. And not just more lumberjacks. Wait, what was that noise? Maybe that was a lumberjack. They make the creepiest noise. I'm not used to them because I don't live in snow that often, or ever. But so I don't ever live in the snow, except for now. And I don't go to the snow that often. So lumberjacks are kind of new, kind of still getting used to having them around on a regular basis. Why have I still not seen anything? There's got to be something through here. More stumps. Well, that one's empty. I've already... I couldn't have looted that before. I've never been here. I've never been up this direction. Have I? No, the map's not cleared out. Oh well. One of those things. Early access, you know. Oh, there's a pig. Okay, we got a lake over to the right here. More stumps. No, that's not a stump. That's a stump. Come on. No. Hopefully I wasn't being trolled about the whole stupid survivor suitcase being in stumps. But, well, they have some good loot in them anyway. I'm not playing with you right now. Normally they have some good loot in them. It's not been just super fabulous so far this episode. No. Okay, we're going to kind of hug this lake. I'm seeing something. Is that a road? Kind of looks like a road. I see more kind of a cluster of stumps over here. Or what? Well, if you think one is a cluster, I guess I thought those boulders were stumps. But not so. That looks very desert-ish. That looks a whole lot like a desert. We might have found... Again, I haven't been here. How was that already searched? Weird. Oh my goodness, we have a whole town in the desert. That apparently has already sent a wandering horde out to greet us. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. It's not too far from our base. Our base is going to be right here. Or right here. And just a quick run up to a desert. And that's got a town with it to boot. Mining helmet that we don't need. Well, you know what? These daggum goggles are so glitchy. It might just be easier to have a mining helmet on. Okay, well, let's just take care of the local population here. Ah, you got a hard head. Alright, he's down. You got a shot in. Everybody just calm down. Okay. Ma'am. She's not dead, I don't think. Nope, she's getting back up. Now she is. Oh, she had a book. Had a book for us. Oh, wow! You came out of nowhere. Oh man, that scared the bejesus out of me. No, 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 no. Trying to get my blunt weapon skill up, and this is about to get me killed here. You guys haven't seen me die on camera yet, have you? Oh. Well, let's not make it a first today. And we're getting low on stamina. Too close for missiles, we're switching to guns. Because we need to get our archery skill up too, because I eventually want to get the crossbows and whatnot. And we can't do that with a our archery skill as low as it is right now. I forget what it's got to get up to, maybe 30. I don't remember what we're at, but we're not there that I'm aware of. Wait, what was that? Ooh, hazmat gloves. Those will sell for a pretty penny. Let's see, what is it? Can we make a crossbow? Oh, we certainly can. Okay, we're going to get into that here in a little while. I did not realize I'd leveled up enough. Y'all aren't searched. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's take a quick loop around this town. See what's what. We have building, I don't know what it is. We have, that's strange, Days Inn Suites. This is a very good POI for loot. The Days Inn Suite and the Ostrich Hotel even more so, because you can go through there. They have lights and sinks and beds. Oh man, if you're looking for springs, take a wrench in there. An Ostrich Hotel, you can go through there and easily get over 100 springs with your wrench, just going and hitting all the beds. And so we'll hit that Days Inn sometime. It's not quite as good as Ostrich, but it's not bad at all. Definitely nothing to sneeze at. Go away. It's not a super town. I have not seen a store yet. Wait, what is that? That looks very store-ish. The Booby Trap. Okay. And it's got girls on it. I'm guessing that's a strip club. That's a good name for a strip club. If I ever open a strip club, that's what I'll name it. Then I'll probably get sued by the fun pimps, but, you know, hey, you only live once. And we have Shotgun Messiah. Okay, we do have at least one store. Okay, yeah, this is not a bad place. We're going to put a mine out here so we can get us some oil shale and get all the sand we ever need for our concrete. And it's close enough to our base where we can just zip out here on the mini bike in just a couple of minutes. Alright, so I'm going to take you back to the four-way stop, and we're going to unload some of this loot. Well, we'll probably stop maybe off camera on at the excuse me, at my future base and unload some of this stuff, and then head back to the four-way, and we'll finish up this quest that we're looking at. So I'll be right back, peeps. Alright guys, we're coming back into town. A few game hours and half a tank of gas later. And on the way back I stopped and chopped some trees because I want to be able to finish this quest with you guys before we end this episode. And I needed some more tree seed to do that. And while we're doing that, talk about it has been announced a couple of days ago, I believe, that the stream team for the Fun Pimps they are going to have Alpha 16 in their hands on Wednesday. That's I don't have quite enough. A couple more trees. So we'll have, this being Sunday as I'm recording, you'll see this early Monday morning, and so they'll have the Alpha 16 in their hands on Wednesday. That's 2 days from when you see this video if you watch it on release. And that means we're probably looking at 2 to 3 weeks before Alpha 16 goes public, and that's just a guess. I haven't seen that number officially anywhere, but I know they'll let the stream team, and there's some of them that I'll watch occasionally. There's some of them that I watch quite a bit. Some of them I haven't heard of yet, but I'm going to try to watch as much of that as I can to get some of that, see what Alpha 16's like. I know a lot of you will. But once that streaming starts, Alpha 16 release is imminent, and we've all been waiting a long time. And I'm pretty excited about it. I am going to hate to leave this playthrough because I'm having a lot of fun with it so far, and I hope you guys are as well, having fun watching it. But we'll start Alpha 16 once it goes public, and hopefully all these modders, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these modders do with the new Alpha 16 content. I would like to see Valmod, of course, put out their Alpha 16 update for their mod. I want to see Starvation do that, because I really like Starvation too. And then also I'd like to see True Survival update theirs. And I think they probably all will. It's just a matter of time for them to put in the work. We have 32. That is awesome. That'll give us enough for 10, which will give us the 10 we need to complete that quest. And so there you'll see those counting up. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm looking forward to these mods getting updated for Alpha 16. So we'll play a little vanilla until they are. And then I'll probably let you guys vote. And of course I'll have my opinion as well. But anyway, we'll decide which mod we will move to once they start getting released. And there we go. Animal Trapping Quest 3 of 4 is completed. And it wants us to craft a chicken coop. Okay, we can do that. Recipes, chicken coop, craft. 20 seconds. Let's see how I liked the chicken coop in Starvation. I could throw 3 or 4 chickens in there, and they would give me feathers and eggs, on a pretty regular basis. It was kind of a pain in the butt keeping them fed, but I don't know how this one's going to work. I'm sure it'll work different, because I know, this trap that looks like a piece of a hay bale doesn't need to be baited like the Starvation traps. So, I don't know. Let's put our chicken coop. Where do we want to put it? We'll put it right here, which it oddly looks like a hay bale itself. We're going to put it right here. Boom. And there goes the end of that challenge. Okay, well that was very... Oh, we completed Quest Hunter. What did that give us? Where's Quest Hunter? I don't see Quest Hunter. Animal trapping, animal trapping. Oh well, it said we completed some kind of Quest Hunter, but whatever. Okay. So, the sun's starting to go down on this episode and this game day, and we've done a lot. We did some exploring. We went out and found an airdrop, explored a little bit, didn't see a whole lot. Did see a couple of buildings in the distance. Maybe I want to take, there's a road, and I saw something at the end of that looked interesting. I may go check that out off camera. We also went up here and found a desert town, which is going to be a huge benefit to us. And we went ahead and dropped some stuff at our base. I dropped some more stuff on the way back. And I went ahead and marked it as home, our base. That is not the correct icon. Why does it look like that? I've got base marked as... more glitches. Anyway, so that's going to about do it for today. If you like what you saw today, leave a like. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. My logo will pop up sometime during the outro. Just click on that and you can subscribe, or you can do it from my page. Hit the bell next to the notification button if you would like, or next to the subscribe button if you'd like to be notified when a new episode is published. And comment. Let me know what you think. Give me any kind of suggestions, comments, gentle criticisms, or just say hi. Love to hear from you guys. It's one of my favorite parts of making videos. So, that's going to do it. This is the end for Legend. Much love, and you guys have a happily ever after, and we will see you in the next chapter. Bye now.